Hello my little sirens, I hope you're enjoying moments of happiness. I was just coming out of the shower and I thought, I love makeup and no one knows about it, so I'm gonna do a makeup tutorial. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe and like, it's free. Thank you. Look at my face, can you see all the freckles I have? And I've also got scars under my eyes, because I had cholesterol removed and it left some scars. So here is my makeup routine. So let's start. I'll show you all the products at the end of this video. I use some expensive products, but on the whole, it's quite cheap. So the first thing I do is apply a serum, which contains hyaluronic acid. This is because of wrinkles and it's quite good on my skin. So I use something very simple, which is this. You can use your own. So here I go, serum. All over my face. And let's not forget the neck. Usually I would advise to use a cream after that, some kind of moisturizer, which I'm not going to do because I've already done so today. First thing I'm going to do is try and deal with my scars. They will always show, especially with the light I'm using now, which is strong LED. But I'm going to try and make it better. And in order to do that, as you can see, I'm using a very cheap product. It cost me, I think, a couple of euros, so it would be about the same in dollars. And what I'm doing is I'm using a color which is much darker than my natural skin tone, because as you can see, the scars are very white. So here I go, and I'm going to use this on both sides. And after that, I'll just use my hand. So this is the first step. Now, people will tell you to use a color lighter under your eyes. This is okay if you don't have scars or anything to hide. But if you do, then you should use a color that is darker. And you may use a lighter color underneath if you wish. And there's a product I really like, which is this one. It lasts for about 24 hours. So I'm going to use a little bit of that too. As you can see, not right under my eye, because as I explained, I've got scars. So I'm going to use it over here. You can actually use this product as foundation too. It's quite remarkable. I like it a lot. Use it a little bit here too. This is how to start hiding some of my freckles. I don't try to hide everything, but I try to make myself a little bit nicer. That's why we wear makeup, I guess. For myself, I'll do that even if I don't go out. Once I've done that, I'm going to apply foundation. I used to. The reason for that is that the first one I bought was a little bit dark and yellow for my skin. So what I did is I bought one which is quite fair and I mixed them. So let me do that. One is by L'Oreal, I think, and it's 24 hours, and the other one must be Maybelline, 24 hours as well. So I'll just apply a little bit. I'm not going to put much, okay? Of both. Mix them, and I'll start applying them. I prefer to use my hand most of the time because I find it more efficient, When I use a brush, I find it leaves a lot of creases and I don't like that. As you can see, my scars still show, and they will do in this light, but I will use more of the first product I showed you. So this is looking a little bit better. Not perfection. I'm not looking for perfection, But in some areas, I'm going to reapply this concealer, so I'm going to apply it again. Don't mind my hands, I've got warts at the moment and I'm treating them with colloidal silver. I made a video on this, which is in French. I'll have to make one in English. So you see I've got a sort of red spot here, and there's no need to apply any purple, anything like that. It doesn't do much for me. It makes me look grey because of my freckles. So this is about right. I'm not going to overdo it. I'll apply some here too. Okay, this is looking a little bit better. The main thing is to focus on the general tint of your face. And I'm trying to do something which is reasonable. Okay, it will do. Now, under my eyes, I'm going to apply a powder designed for the eyes. It's called BWS HD on the eye powder. And this will help a little bit so that it will cover my scars a little bit more. I'm probably not looking in the right direction for you, but I'm actually looking into my phone, not into my mirror, so I'm doing what I can. Now, I'm going to use colour. I love Maybelline Colour Tattoo because it lasts. It really lasts for 24 hours. It's amazing. Not that I use it for 24 hours because I do remove my makeup before sleeping, but it's pretty good. And I'm going to start applying this all over my eye. And I go all the way. I start with the fair colours and work my way into the darker colours. So this is quite fair. It's a nice colour. It's sort of slightly beige, not too beige either. I mean, it doesn't go into the brown. So this is going to be my base, if you'd like. Next, I will still use Colour Tattoo, and I'm going to go for a purple, a deep purple. It's called Knockout. Still by Maybelline. Lasts 24 hours. I love it. Really love it. Look at this colour. Isn't that beautiful? And this is going to go from the middle of my eye till the very end. Yeah, don't be worried about applying a lot of it. It will not show that much eventually. Do the same on this side. I'll just blend it in as much as I can. And because I've got a fair amount of space between my eye and my eyebrow, I go up a little. I don't add product, I just blend it in and go up. And over here I'll blend a little too. So this is okay. And what I'm going to do next is use jet black. Still Colour Tattoo. It's called Riskmaker. I am a risk maker and a risk taker. Look at this colour, real black. And this is going to go on the far end of my eye. Just there. And it looks messy right now, but it won't last. You'll see soon. And I'm going to blend this in. Now, I like eyeliner, but not just any. I use gel, and this is called Eyestudio Lasting Drama Gel Eyeliner 24 Hours. But this is, it looks like jet black, gel lasts really for a long time. Comes in with a handy little brush. So here I go. It's not as easy as in front of my mirror, but it will show you the general way I apply makeup. Some people find it difficult to apply eyeliner, so you see what I do is I start from right here and I draw a little line and I pause and I dip into this little pot again and then I go on. Make sure you don't leave any white between your eyelashes and your eyelid. And I'm going to go all the way, you see, roughly where my eyebrow ends. So I'm going to follow this line. I'm not going to go all the way to my eyebrow, but I'll go in the same direction as my eyebrow. So this is going to be roughly like this. And I should do the same on the other side. So roughly, you can imagine a line there. And I'm going to go up as much as I want. I'll just make sure it looks about the same on both sides. Not doing a very good job at this right now, but yeah, it's okay. Now, the most difficult bit is probably over here, which doesn't really matter. I won't apply that much because I will use white in the corner, because white makes you look younger or fresher. So I'll do the under eye area. Very gently, I haven't reapplied any product. I'm just using very little. There's a bit of a smudge here, so I'll remove it. So this is what I look like now. Next is the white. So for white, you can use, if you'd like, you can use a brush and a color tattoo. I've got a white one, it's great too. But it's not very easy to apply. So I prefer to use a simple white pencil. Any will do. And I apply the white just there. See? Makes a big difference actually, especially from far. Since I've used a deep purple and black, I'm going to use another cheap pencil, which is a light purple color, and go just over the black eyeliner. I leave the white as it is. And I'm going to go all the way till the end of my eye. And I can also go under my eye if I wish, just a little bit. This helps give definition to my eyes. Now, lips. Well, I have to use first a pencil of any kind. It's not actually a pencil as such, it's creamy, it's called Max and More. It's cheap brand, doesn't matter. What matters is the color. Don't use something too aggressive. Use something that easily blends in and just follow your lip line. You can make it a little bit higher. There is no need to actually fill in your lips with the pencil unless you're using a lipstick that will not last. But as you've gathered by now, I tend to like products that last a long time. So what I'm going to use for my lips is, well, any color. Hold on, long pot. It's, believe it or not, still by Maybelline, yes. What can I do, guys? I'm going to use a simple color called Dreamer, which is a pink. It's very nice. It lasts a long time. It's quite easy to apply. it will not be very shiny. When it dries, I like this color quite a lot. And I will go over the pencil so that it doesn't show. But you know, with the red I'm wearing, I find it a little bit light. So what I'll do is that I'm going to mix it with a color, wrong pot again, with a color which is darker. So let's see, let's try this one, which is, I don't know actually, I think it's Lover, it's called Lover. Still by Maybelline. Yes, Maybelline, I know if you can hear me, I love your products. And go over to make my own color. This is the color I want. It's not too light and not too dark. It's a nice color. I like it. I do use a blush. This one is called Symphony Repair Capacity Blush by Jojo Makeup. I don't know who they are. Found it on Amazon and I love it because it's got two colors and I like to mix both. So this is really pink and this is more orangey, and I'm not going to apply it right over here because I will look like a clown. So I'm going to apply it on the side more and just gently tap. I don't want much of it. And to try and look more healthy, I'll put a little bit here, a little bit there too. There's one thing I forgot, it's my eyebrows, and for that I've got to get the right, it's still the wrong pot, believe it or not. Gosh! This is what I use for my eyebrows. This is a really good product by L'Oreal. It's called Unbelievable, and the color is a little bit dark for me, but although I'm naturally dark blonde and red, my eyebrows have always been sort of very dark. I'm going to apply it with the same brush I used earlier, but the other side. There is actually a specific brush for it, but I forgot to bring it. It doesn't really matter. It will work all the same. You don't want to use much of this. It's just to add some definition to your brows, you know, you don't want to look too dark either. So I'm just adding some definition. Very slightly. This is also a product that lasts 24 hours, by the way. And you can go all the way down. And I'm going to add a purple, which is a little bit lighter and brighter, which is, guess what? You've guessed, yes, it's Maybelline, yet again. Very cheap product, it's 99 cents over here in France. But the color is really good. I'd never use powder. This is powder. I don't like to use powder because it goes into my eyes. But since I've used the color tattoo underneath, it will not go into my eyes. So I'm going to apply this roughly to the middle of my eye. As you can see, it brightens it up a little. And this will do very nicely for now. This is basically what I do for my everyday makeup. I mean, you could make it a lot more dramatic, but I kind of like it as it is. It's simple and it looks natural enough, but still made up. If you wish, you could add a white. This is the white from Color Tattoo, and add it right on top here to create more light. Don't need much of it. And you may add also a little bit of white over here. The effect is up to you, you know, how much you want to use. What matters is that you end up with a result which is blended and that you like. So this will do for me. I actually enjoy this makeup. So this is my makeup routine. So I'll put a list of all the products that I use. You may find similar ones. I strongly suggest using products that last, because you don't have to put on your lipstick constantly every 2 hours, or if you drink or eat. And you know, you just apply it in the morning and it lasts until the evening. And I really love that because I spend roughly about 5 minutes doing my makeup, not more. Okay, my little sirens, this was my basic makeup routine in purple. Basic look, nothing too fanciful, just, you know, something neat that makes me feel comfortable. I hope you enjoyed it. I will be making more makeup tutorials, but also videos about cars and obviously a lot of songs for those who already know my channels. And if you have any specific requests, leave me a comment and I'll see what I can do. And now I'm going to dress up because today's 29th October and it's my birthday. Bye.